right. We're back. Woo. Oh, there's chat working too. That's kind of cool. It should go away though. Okay. Anyways, I'm back. Let's get back onto this. Hi, Christina. Yes, I'm back. All right, what were we doing? We were looking at the new... Oh, and my other bot works. That's awesome. Everything's working. Oh my god. Good when everything's working. All right, let's look at our new missions. That's what we were doing. We have no sides. We have set up a road to deliver radio electronics to the workshop. Bring climbing equipment to the workshop. Figure a way to transport the tower frame to the workshop. Well, we can probably get this running. And then while that's running, we can do the other stuff, right? Let's see how bad this is. We have to go from the relay to this workshop. We have a bit of a mess here. We may end up having to pave that section, but let's try it just as it is. Because again, it depends on what trucks they give us, right? Here. Oh, that's right. And then up here. Yeah, this is going to need to be paved if this is any, or at least sanded. Depending on what truck. I have to imagine. Wide. Down into here. And there we go. Let's see what they do. Oh, it's the little stupid scout deal. All right, well, we'll let him do its thing. Let's get a start on this one. We need to get our infrastructure, road building infrastructure. That's okay. All right, I guess that's a thing. Let's... I just built it a hair over. Okay, anyways, I delay. All right, let's get that road built, I guess, next to our other road. Oh wow, I totally turned the wrong way. That's too funny. Oh! I'm driving like a lunatic. Dumping sand everywhere. They're going to want us to pave this too. Somebody's going to have to bring our other trucks back. Which is fine. We're getting set up. We're getting closer and closer to the final missions, right? That's what all these... build all these infrastructures, and there's one last big thing usually. Oh, some experience. Almost level 10. Something unlocked at level 10. I'll have to take a look. Or unlocks at level 10. I'll have to take a look at that and see what we can find. Let me get comfortable. Instead of leaning forward, I gotta watch my posture. Okay. Ah! Where do you want me to go? Okay. Straight on over. Past our road. But realistically, we could pave our road too, and then we could use it. If it's easier, we'll see. But for now, we'll just get this built in where they want it.
You probably can't tell under all that water, but there used to be a driveway there. If you use that as a foundation, A new road built over it might have a shot at surviving future floods.
And then we'll start a little bit before. Okay. No. At least I didn't, my road's not in the way of this one. Maybe at the end, we'll have to see. At least I didn't pave it, so we shouldn't have too much trouble if it does conflict a little bit. At least it's not going to destroy a bunch of pavement. Oh wow, that did not go forward. Okay, extra sand. Ooh. It doesn't like this mud, but we'll get there. It's pretty straight. We probably could have used the AI to do this one, or the... because it would have just done it in one pass, but I like building the roads, honestly. I'd rather do it myself. Oh wow, that's just some rough bits of ground under here. Come on, get in position. We're almost there, friend. Oh. Whoa, okay. Kinda got that one in. I think my road's better positioned. I don't remember, that was a few days ago, maybe a couple weeks ago when we did that one. So maybe... my park brake on this whole time? Is that what that was? A little bit more, because I'm going to kind of bring it up. I won't do a full load, but we'll do one last little bit up into this yellow box. Just to make sure. Go. We'll just bring this up out of the way and then we'll go get our dozer. That's probably right where we need to go, but we'll get our dozer. Where is he? Only the dozer's over here, right? Right over here. It's not that far, but we'll recall it. Oh, it was in storage. Fair enough. Get this guy moved on down. We don't need it in low gear for this one. Here's making my face itchy. Ah! Almost had another roll. Where am I going? This right? Yes, okay. Gotta make sure, because I do often take a wrong turn and end up out where? We can follow the AI truck for a bit. 1 second. Sorry about that. Keep on going. Had to catch that before it makes me sneeze. We'll grade that road and then we'll pave it. We'll have to bring back our heavy equipment haul and remove them both again. That'll be okay. I'm wondering if they're gonna want, we're gonna need to pave this water. How bad is this water? Let's kind of get a feel for it here. Didn't seem too bad. We might be okay. Probably gonna be okay, to be honest. I think our road took two loads of sand as well, I think, if I remember correctly. But we'll just get this one done and we'll probably end up using our road. We'll pave it while we have the paving equipment here anyway. But we'll get this done as well as we can. Luna, sweetie. It's okay. Luna, come. Come hang out. Calm down. So you'll be up soon. She's getting stressed out because her human isn't awake. Okay. This laid out. We're gonna kind of curve this like that. We might put a small bit of sand at the end there and join these two roads nicely. That might be okay. But we'll get this one smoothed out first and then we'll see how it works. Yeah, because we can join those two, the ends of these. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Just so there's no problems. But I think ours is going to be easier to get onto because it's at an angle. We don't have to make a 90-degree turn like this one looks like we're going to have to do. Unless it comes from the left side over there. I don't think it does. I think it comes from that side. But we'll get this laid out. Just to complete it, right? Luckily it doesn't, like I said, luckily it doesn't interfere, so I'll take it. You know what we're gonna do, just to make sure, because the AI will cheat it a bit, we're gonna actually AI this one while we bring the others over. No, because I made it longer. Because of this lip here, we can't do that, or it's gonna make a weird bump right here-ish. So we gotta do it manually. If we use the AI, we'd have a weird bump. Hello, sweetie. Oh. Say hi. Can you sit right here on this blanket? No? Okay. Nope, she insists on being in front of the monitor. That's how it is. Of course, now I got a hat here on me again. But that's okay. Okay, when you're laying down. Sorry, hopefully that's not too distracting. But the cats are cats and will be cats. Wondering if we want to I think we will once we've got this paved. When we extend ours, we'll extend it all the way up as far as we can, I guess, and then we'll pave it. But we'll get this contract done first. And this will be our last pass in this direction, and then we'll do the sides real quick. Once we get the other bulldozer, I think it's got a bigger blade on it. We may not have to do the second passes to get the roads out, and that'll be really nice. If we can get 50% wider, sort of on each side, a little bit on each side, even 50% wider would be good enough for most roads, I think. Yeah, so here if we were going to use this, I'd probably end up flaring the ends down each road, but I think because we're going to use that one, we don't need to do that. And we would do that after the paving anyways, so again, then we're not messing with the AIs. It's not making a mess of our work. We got to pave this now, because no, we'll make our road. We'll make it a little bit wider here. Yeah, just a little bit. You can see I'm covering over the mid mark. So when we come back, we should be able to flatten that right side hump. And I widened it this way more so just to make it easier when we join these two sections up back here. That's gonna plow that little ledge right here down just a little bit. That, yeah. And then when we go and connect the two, if we decide to do that, it will be, should be pretty smooth. We'll see. Yeah, I don't care too much if we sort of make this road a little worse just because we're not going to use it. And then for this one, you want just to get the hump down. Kind of the same distance. And it should be pretty smooth anyway. We'll flatten that out. And then after this one, we'll go get our paver and our dozer. We might actually... Yeah, because right here you can see it's going to be quite a hump. What I would normally do is once the paving's in, you curve it around that. And it kind of gives you a little bit of a ramp. And then you can, if you're careful, now that it's pretty flat, if we start fully on the flat, so we'll make sure we're back over here. And then it shouldn't make a divot, and we can kind of do the same thing here. It's not perfect, but just in case. Oops. Be careful with that. Man, that's a destruction mode. Definitely don't want that. All right, let's get our pavers down here. Paving crew. Deploy. 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 Okay. Get those loaded up. We're kind of in the way of that, so we're gonna go past and hope that we don't interfere with that that route. I don't remember if that's the one that's done or if that's a newer one, but that should be good. We'll get our dozer. Which are we on here? We'll get that moved on, and then we'll get our paver on there, and we'll get moving. We'll get this road built. Both of them, these roads built. Okay, nice, 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 nice. And then we'll see. I think this is going to work. I think our road is going to work for the route that we need, especially if we pave it. My guess is this is going to be one of the semi ones because we're getting to that point now. Excellent. Try to avoid that little bit of dirt we dumped with the Aramatsu, the bowhead. Seems to all be working, so that's excellent. Doing all right. And, you know, we're almost there. This is actually going quite well today. Not struggling too bad, so that's good. I don't hate that idea. There's the road there. And then we'll use the AI for this part. No, we won't. Will we? Yeah, we might as well. Just to get it done. They're gonna be a little bit weirded out by this section, but if we set it up, it should be fine. We'll clean this up after if we need to, but I don't think we're going to need to. Hang on one sec. Hopefully you guys can't hear the outside. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I'm gonna struggle with the bump. Okay, we'll move our truck a little more forward. Okay, just the garbage truck out on the street. Or no, that sounds maybe a delivery truck. Probably Amazon for one of the neighbors, hon. It's okay. Cat doesn't like the beeping. You gonna be able to do it from where I told him? Okay. Didn't have too much trouble then. Oh, yeah, see, he's struggling right there for some reason because it's not quite. That should be good. Get this guy going. And that'll get that done, and then we can go about fixing the ends if we need to, like I said. You can see here, because I did the AI, look what it did. Select. Select. So looking around the cat's head. The cat's head is right smack in the middle. Hey, baby. You gonna struggle? Alright. Then, select a vehicle. Okay, we can select a vehicle. We'll select the Aramatsu up here. Actually, let's move this guy out of the way. Might struggle to get him out of here, but... And then we'll add some sand over here. We shouldn't interfere with their road if we do this right. He'll just teleport into this box, so I'm not too worried about that. As long as I'm not on the road when he gets there. Get this guy positioned and ready. What I want to do is run a bit of sand. I'm going to try and get it all the way up just to make sure. And then we'll connect all the paving and it'll be great. Yeah, see right there, because I used the AI and the AI fixed it. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see what I'm talking about. But right there's a bump now because of the AI. What I would normally do is I could break up that asphalt, flatten things out, and then redo it, but we're not going to use that section, so we're just going to not worry about it. And we're just going to move this guy now. We can just go onto this paved section right here. So again, if you're going to do any manual there, just do it all manual. All right. We'll just get this all the way up to the road, as far as it'll let me. So let's just take a quick look at where does it have me going? From there all the way up to there. Okay, that's good. So if we smooth this out, that'll be a nice straight shot for them. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was this building here or that one across there, but the yellow door should be the dead giveaway, I guess. This won't need that much sand. It's more just for continuity, I guess. If you want to call it that. And in case they give us semi-trucks. Because again, we're getting towards the end of this section, so we should probably start seeing some of those. We'll give it one more. Do we want to go all the way around? Like, we could do like a turn here? Or just smooth? We'll just go smooth. We'll go like here. We'll kind of... Yeah, we can bring it around this way. That'll work, because it'll be helpless when we do any recycling up here, too. We can bring our semi this way to haul stuff back to base easier. That'll do. Let's get this out of the way. There's sand. And our dozer, which is here, is perfect. And again, we're going to ignore this mess here for now until we have to deal with it. I should have just manually paved it, but I got lazy. That's what happens. Okay, we have to fix it. We have to fix it. This is nice and smooth. There's that one bump here. Woo! This is very... This thing particularly is not nice to drive at speed. And I think it's because the dozer blade being so high affects the center of gravity too much. You wouldn't normally drive with it up there. It's not... You'd want it as close to the ground as you can get it without touching. And tilt it in a manner that you can see past it. But that's okay. So we'll get this center smoothed down. And again, if we had to, we would be able to match it over there. We just keep going back and forth, left side, right side, until they're even. But again, I'm not worried about that path. We're going to use mine, I think. I hope. Probably should have checked where the actual mission came from, but you know. Want to make it look okay anyway. Okay. And this will be good here. And basically we're just going to push it till it stops pushing mud, or pushing sand. As long as you don't stop while it's still moving sand, you shouldn't get a ridge. Once we hit the already smooth section, at some point it should stop moving anything because it's already smooth and flat. Ideally. If not, you just want to push it all the way to the end, but I've had luck stopping it at a point. And you'll see we'll start pushing at the end here. We'll start making a wave in front of us. And then it's done. Turn around. I'm going to actually just... I probably could have just driven. See if we can get this turned around without rolling it. And then we'll start a little earlier than where it has us started. And then we'll start here. That way it has time to kind of register. Shouldn't be too bad. The road we were on isn't as flat as it could be. But it was flat enough at the time, so we'll leave it. Yes, ideally we would probably do a run from that side to flatten that ridge out. And if we have to, I'm actually going to double check where the route is coming from now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to have to. Just in case. It's easier to fix now than it is after we've paved everything. If we need to fix it. Push until it's not pushing sand anymore. Okay. It's coming from here. So we're going to come probably up. Ooh. It looks like it wants us to come this way, but we could come up here. This is working, so we'll come up here, around here, up here. We can ignore this completely. I think just for the sake of it, I'm going to push end to end. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I kind of, when I'm playing not on camera, I kind of just do what feels right, so best bet would be for me to just talk about it while I'm doing it. We're going to push one more pass this way. This is our last pass in this direction for the middle. And then we'll do the sides. But we'll see how the old section looks. Normally for the best results, you start at the very end. But we shouldn't need to. It should be serviceable if we do it this way. And then we just down and we watch. And it stays smooth. Okay. And we tried to fix that lump and it just stays there. So we're just going to ignore that. Now we have the sides and you can see we have that little line there. We're just going to start center. And we'll kind of move over. Ooh! Ugh. And we'll just move over as we get to the new section like this. There, that should do it right there. That should match it to what we have. And that should, with any luck, help us smooth this out too. Again, try to keep it a little bit to the center. There we go. Nice. It's working. Moving a lot of sand on this pass, which is fine. As long as we keep everything smooth. It'll give us some room. Okay. We do the other side. We knock that ridge down. A bit of a bump at the end, but that's okay. It's going to do that when we pave it. We'll probably pave to about here. Oh, we might pave to the end of this. I don't think we're going to extend this end, so we might just pave right to the end of this one. Okay, and then we'll just get this sort of matching up. Looks good. We'll be able to pave that, I think. And then match it up with the existing road. Look for a shot, or like a sand front. Nope, we're good. Okay. Excellent. We'll call that good enough. One thing I'm concerned right here, we might need to, depending on what truck, we may have to do this. So I'm actually going to put the asphalt past that. Let's actually get this guy off the road. Just because that's where we're going to be coming through. Paver going. Get up this ridge. Yep, we got it. Actually, maybe I should just do that now. I'm just gonna do it now. While it's all easily done. We got everything we need at that end. We'll just put a little bit of sand. Probably not even a full 10 tons, let alone 20. There's a bit of a bump here, but that'll be okay. It's not perfect, but it's serviceable. Go slow here in case we tip. I don't want to dump sand on my nice... We can dump it beside, but not on it. Okay, good. Didn't want to dump it on the sand that we just spent time smoothing out.